Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we're looking at Minecraft Beta Preview 1.19.70.23, which has just been released, and it's going to be the beta preview, which is introducing the sniffer as well as pottery. Anyways, let's look at the sniffer first over here. As you can see, it is gigantic. Yeah, the sniffer is obviously huge. It's 4 blocks long, I believe, and it's following me. It's 4 blocks long and it's 2 blocks high. Let's take a look at the sniffer compared to me. It's pretty gigantic. You can see it walking around here, and it has a flower associated with it as well. Let me just put away some of this pottery, which we will look at later. I can assure you that. So let's see where that flower is. And this flower, oh, it's over here. It's a torch flower. There it is. And let's grab a hoe as well then, yeah? So this is the torch flower. Ooh, what about seeds? Is it? Yeah, look at that. Okay, so this sniffer is going to sniff around, and honestly, I like it a lot, yeah. So it'll dig up torch flowers, which are these. Well, it won't actually dig these up. It will dig up the seeds for those. Oh, massive ravine right there. And then you can actually grow the seeds on farmland, which is something really new. You can grow flowers on farmland now. And now that's a completely new mechanic in and of itself, obviously, right? And we got the sniffer over here bobbing its head up and down. And now if you have 2 sniffers, you can actually breed them with these seeds. So you can see that right over here. And there we go. Now we should have a very cute baby sniffer right there. Look at how small it is in comparison to its adults. Anyways, something that was noted in the beta and previews, and this is not a bug, this is intentional, they can't be lured. So if you hold these seeds, you can't attract them together. You need to actually, actually have them together, yeah, to be able to breed them. So that's basically the sniffer, and then we'll make these torch flowers, which have an amazing texture. The torch flowers can also be crafted into dyes, and that's just going to be the regular orange dye we all know from the vanilla game. Yeah, so there's nothing special about that. Anyways, moving on to the pottery, yeah? So we have obviously suspicious sand, and this is going to be hidden in a bunch of places. Let's just place some sand around it so we can take a look at it in comparison. This is a texture difference. Obviously, it's going to be kind of hard to spot, yeah? And now, in the changelog, it said it was a fragile block, but I'm jumping on it, and oh, wait a second. And yeah, no, I'm jumping on it, and nothing seems to be happening. What if we change to game mode survival, and then try and break it? So that's sand. Oh, so it breaks faster than sand. If you break it, you get it? No, you don't. Okay, so that's oh, sus. So that's where it makes sense, right? So if you're just digging around, then you won't be able to and if you don't see it, then you're gonna miss it, and it breaks faster than sand. So you'll have to be really careful. Anyways, once you have found it though, you can use a brush on it, just like this. I'm brushing it. You can see the breaking animation a little bit on it as well. And now, probably because I'm in creative, I didn't get anything. Oh, and you can actually brush normal sand too, but nothing seems to be happening. And you're moving really slowly when you brush. Alright, that's pretty cool. Can you brush everything? Oh, you can brush everything. So let's see how the brush, then you can go like that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, so this is now half brushed. Look. Oh, that's gonna create such cool textures. Oh, never mind, it disappeared. Because, like, look, I left it half brushed. It would be so cool if you could leave it half brushed without it turning back. That would create so many new cool textures. And the baby sniffers are so cute. Anyways, we've also, of course, got the pots. But first, let's look at the brush crafting recipe, which I need to be in survival for. So let me switch to survival. There we go. Craftable. The brush, that's going to cost you 3 string and 2 sticks, just like that. So very similar to a bow and a fishing rod, but then slightly different. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. So, now that we've done that, let's look at pots as well. So how do you actually craft those? Is it like this? Yes, it is. Okay, and so I just used a bunch of different textures and stuff like that to create this. But as you can see, I used 4 diamond ones and 1 of that. Let's use one with each and every one of them so we can take a look at those. So you craft them in a diamond like this. There we go. And these are the textures. So that's the bow and arrow, that's hands up, and that's the skull, and that's the diamond. Yeah, 4 different textures, and you can also craft these with bricks, and then you'll just get a regular undecorated pot, although it's still called a decorated pot. That might be a bug, actually. Maybe they should, although I'm not sure. You can't seem to place things inside them. What about tall grass? Can you place stuff like that inside them? I don't think so. Maybe in the future we'll be able to place stuff inside them. Not right now, though. It appears. That's basically all of it, I think. So obviously Mojang still needs to and wants to put a lot of work into these features in the future as well. And now right before we end the video, let's go and check out how these things look in the wild. Whoa, look at that. It's the smallest mesa biome ever. So here in the desert where, you know, these things are going to spawn, this suspicious sand, right, not these things, I noticed the terrain, it feels different. Look at that, we got a massive lush green river flowing through here, and everything, look at that, through that as well, we've got a desert island. Up there, back there, I'm not sure if it's just an anomaly, or if it's something new, but I will leave the seed down in the description if you want to check this out, because I think it's really cool, especially because there's also a huge jungle, mangrove forest, and mesa biome as well, and that looks like a lush green savanna. Anyways, so these things are supposed to spawn near desert temples. Right, now I wonder where in desert temples. I wonder if it's supposed to be inside or just around it. If it's around, we might be kind of screwed, because it seems it's very buried. Anyway, so this is sand. Let's place a suspicious sand real fast. Yeah, that's what it's gonna look like. And you know what? I reckon we can spot that from a distance. That looks pretty spottable. Anyways, let's go inside first and see if we see anything. It's a bit dark. And there isn't actually any sand inside the desert temple, is there? So, I don't know. Do you reckon there's suspicious sand around here? I can't see any. Flying up here as well, let's just place that one there. So we know that that's suspicious sand. But honestly, it does stand out. Yeah? So even if you're looking like this, you know, you can pretty clearly see it's suspicious sand. Because it looks a lot more like these things, the sandstone. Right? I don't see any, and I think that might be due to the fact that this one's buried. Anyways, there was a desert well as well, which is also a place where they're gonna spawn. Oh, look at that! Wait, no way, it's a cave in a desert. Oh, this is all really cool. Okay, anyways, I'm getting slightly distracted. Here we see a well, which is also kind of weirdly placed. Oh, look at that. That is suspicious sand right there. Yep. So there's going to be suspicious sand in the bottom of every desert well. This is no longer suspicious sand. That one is. But, okay. And there doesn't seem to be any around it. But yeah, so we got that one, and we got one of these shards from it. Okay, so, you know, maybe there is, I'm getting distracted by the terrain again. Maybe there is, some of that stuff inside here. Let's, effect at S night vision 9999. There we go. Okay, so, let's just drop down here or something. Let's, see if we can take a look at the sand that we've got down here. Potentially any sand? Oh, there's obviously just sandstone. Sand in and around it. Oh, yep, look, there is sand here. I wonder if that's just because it's buried. I don't... Why am I so fast? All of a sudden, I didn't give myself speed. Oh, that's really weird. Do I have speed? I don't know. Wait. That might be a bug. Slash effect at S clear. Yeah, do I? I don't know. Maybe I'm just confused. Anyways, I didn't see any suspicious sand here. If you did, let me know down in the comments. Anyways, I think if we found a non-buried one, which there might be one over in this direction, so I'll fly that way whilst doing the outro. Then let me know what you found down in the comments below. If I missed anything, if you have anything to add on, stuff like that, then please let me know. And for the rest, I did make a video on all the changes in 1.19.70.23. Remember, all the exact changes, bug fixes, stuff like that. And I made a whole. Ooh, wait, what's that? Is that a? Well, that's a desert temple. Yeah, this one's slightly buried too. This one does also have the sand here, but there doesn't seem to be any suspicious sand, which is too bad. Anyways, of course, let me know down in the comments. But for right now, guys, thank you ever so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye bye.